Hi everyone, it's Jimmy, and in just 6 days, we'll be going live with one of our biggest fundraisers of the year, the Big Payback. It starts May 5th at 6 p.m. Central Time. In case you missed it last year, one of my favorite memories from the live stream was the interviews we had with our ministry partners here in the U.S. and international. Hope you can join us for this great event. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. It's good to be here with you guys.
Yeah, so Phil, we actually, Nathan and I, we met in South Dakota, but you actually ended up moving to Tacoma. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on in Tacoma. We basically, when you moved to Tacoma, we just kind of like followed you and kind of pestered you until you let us run projects out in Tacoma. So tell us more about what you got going on in Tacoma.
Well, let me just first say, Michael and Nathan, that and all of you at Mission Discovery, anywhere I go, if you want to come along, you can pester me as much as you want, because I think there's a certain quality of churches and groups that you bring along, and I've never had, especially being in Rapid City, I've had groups that I've said, dear God, don't ever bring them back. But that's never been Mission Discovery. Like, you bring the top quality, great representatives of the kingdom. And so you can pester me all you want. Wherever I go, I will always be willing to work with Mission Discovery. The groups that you bring, the caliber, and just the caliber of Mission Discovery itself. I mean, you look at you two. You two are great examples of kingdom workers, and everyone else, everyone that I've met from Mission Discovery, I am high caliber. You are great. So yeah, we moved out here 3 years ago, maybe, and began working with a church that at one point, as many of some of these bigger cities, that was kind of on the suburbs, kind of on the edge of town, and then it's kind of grown up around it, and we've seen it's kind of the community has shifted to more low income, and so the church has struggled to ask the question of how do we integrate into the community? How do we come alongside? And I think that's if we're honest with ourselves, every church should be asking is how do we integrate into the community and let them know that the kingdom of God, the presence of God is here. And so we've just began exploring of what that looks like. Before I got here, they were doing a food bank and able to serve not just families but homeless people. So we've got opportunities to come alongside of some of the homeless people that we have here in Tacoma, but then also come alongside of families that are just in need of kind of, I always talk about, taking that next step, that oftentimes that there's steps in life that we often just need that one hurdle that we have to get over. And so we continue to look at how do we come alongside of families to just get them over that hurdle, and just build partnerships and relationships with the community that we've got. We've quickly adopted an elementary school that's just down the street, and said, look, what can we do to serve you? That we've had volunteers that go over there. We've, I think for 3 years now, we've been doing teacher appreciation, kind of helped out in that to just show the teachers that we care. We provide food boxes for. So we continue to wrestle with some of those questions of being present in the community. And one thing that we're excited that you guys, that we weren't able to do without your help last year was, I almost picked up my camera and moved it, to show you that in our parking lot we've got. Do you remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6? You created 6 garden beds.
Yeah.
And we've been able to. Last year we planted cucumbers, zucchini, corn, and all of that because of that, and able to give it out to the community members. We even had this year. You talk about being affected by COVID-19. We had this big launch time that we are going to have people come, community, we're going to grill and have okay, it's going to plant in the garden beds. And well, we couldn't do that